Exercise 3.2 Problem 2.6 Discussion. A train traveled a certain distance at a uniform speed. If the train had been 6 kilometers faster, it would have taken 4 hours less than the scheduled time. If the train were slower by 6 kilometers per hour, then it would have taken 6 hours more than the scheduled time. Find the distance covered by the train. Now let's say the train was traveling at 100 kilometers per hour and it was taking 10 hours. What they mean to say is that had the train traveled 6 kilometers more, that is 106 kilometers per hour speed, it would have taken 4 hours less, which is initially it was taking 10 hours, it would have taken 6 hours. So that will give you one condition. Next condition, I'm trying to give you a numerical example so that you understand the condition clearly. If the train was slower by 6 kilometers, original speed was 100 kilometers. So now the revised slower speed will be 100 minus 6, 94 kilometers. Then it would have taken 6 hours more. Originally it was taking 10 hours. Now it would have taken 16 hours. So that is the numerical example of this condition. Okay. So let's just mark its train is if speed is increased by 6 kilometers per hour, time will become 4 hours less. If the train is 6 kilometers less faster or slower, the time would have taken 6 hours more. And we are asked to calculate the distance. Okay. So I've written the same condition here. Right. Next we need to calculate the distance covered by the train. Great. So what is the formula? Distance equal to speed into time. This is an important formula. Once you have this in your mind, then everything is easy. So let x be the speed of the train in kilometers per hour and y the time it takes in hours to cover the distance. So what is the distance? Distance is speed into time. So distance will be, speed is x and the hours is, time is y hours. So speed into time. So distance is xy. This is the original or actual distance. Now let's get to the first condition. What is the first condition? Says the speed is increased by 6 kilometers. Original speed is x. The increased speed is 6 kilometers more. So the new speed is x plus 6. And the new travel time is, it takes 4 hours less. Originally it was taking y hours. Now it will take y minus 4 hours. Right? Now these two is fixed. Now what is the new distance? New distance is always speed into time. So speed is x plus 6 and the time is y minus 4. So it is x plus 6 into y minus 4 is the new distance. But does the distance change? No, it is the same distance. All they have done is they have increased the speed and they are saying the time taken will be decreased. So the new distance is the old distance. So which means this is equal to this. That is a new distance which we calculated by the revised speed and the revised time is x plus 6 into y minus 4 and that is equal to the old distance because distance does not change. So x plus 6 into y minus 4 equal to xy. Simplify this equation, you will get one linear equation. Right? Like this we have to do the second condition also. So what is the second condition? The speed is decreased by 6 kilometers and the time is increased by 6 hours. So original speed was x. The new speed will be, speed is decreased by 6. So it will be new x minus 6. Original time was y. Right? And new time will be 6 hours more. So it will become y plus 6. So what will be the new distance? It's the same formula. Speed into distance. So x minus 6 into y plus 6. But as we discussed, the distance does not change. So the new distance equal to the old distance. So x minus 6 into y plus 6 equal to the old distance of xy. Simplify this, you will get another equation in x and y. Solve this equation 1 and 2 and get the value of x and y. Once you have the value of x and y, we can calculate the distance using x and y, which is nothing but x into y. Speed into time is the distance. Okay. So what I suggest is pause the video here and try to work this problem on your own, and on completion please come back and check your working against our solution. Okay, the solution. Let x be the speed and y be the time taken in hours. Right? X is in kilometers per hour. So what is the distance? Speed into formula is speed into distance, or speed into time, so it is x into y. So distance is x into y. What is the first condition we saw? That is x plus 6 into y minus 4 equal to xy. That is when the speed is increased by 6 kilometers and the time gets reduced by 4. So this is the new speed and this is the new time. So these two will give you the distance, and that is also equal to the old distance, which is xy. So substitute all these things, simplify. You'll get xy minus 4x plus 6y minus 24 equal to xy. So this xy and this xy will cancel. You will get minus 4x plus 6y equal to minus 24, and you can see 2 is common, right? So divide it by minus 2. So you'll get minus 2, minus 4 by minus 2 is 2x, 6 by minus 2 is minus 3y, and 24 by minus 2 is minus 12. So this is the first equation. I'm not explaining this here because we have already discussed this in detail in the discussion part. Okay, if you have doubt, please go back to the discussion part of the video. It will become clear. According to the second condition, we have when the speed is decreased by 6 and the time increases by 6 hours. So speed into distance will be the new distance, but as we know, the new distance equal to old distance. So we get this equation. Now we expand this. X into y is xy, 6x minus 6y minus 36. That's what we got here. Now again xy and xy will cancel. So you'll get 6x minus 6y minus 36 equal to 36. 36 goes to the other side. You see 6 is common. Dividing both sides by 6, we get x minus y equal to 6. Now you see these two, and you can work it out, right? If you multiply equation 2 by 2, you will get 2x, and then you can, when you subtract, you will be able to cancel off, eliminate x, right? So multiplying equation 2 by 2, you will get 2x minus 2y equal to 12. That is the equation 3. Now equation 1 minus 3 will get you, we will do it here itself. So now 1 minus 3. So 2x minus 2x will cancel off. So you'll get minus 3y minus of minus 2y. So you'll get minus 3y plus 2y. Okay. And this will be minus 12 minus 12. Right. That's what you're getting it here. So minus 3y plus 2y equal to minus 12 minus 12. Or this will be minus y will be equal to minus 24, or y will be equal to 24 hours. So first step done. Now substitute the value of y in equation 2. What is equation 2? X minus y equal to 6. So it is x minus 24, y is 24 equal to 6, or x is equal to 6 plus 24, or x equal to 30. So the speed, average speed of the train is 30 kilometers. Excuse me. Average speed is 30 kilometers and the time taken is 24 hours. So what is the distance? Distance is 30 into 24, that is 720 kilometers. Okay. So I'll leave the verification to you. You can try it. How will you verify? What it says, the speed is increased by 6, right? So the new speed will be 36 and the time decreases by 6. So that will be 18. So 36 into 18, 720 kilometers, which is right. And then try the second condition. Okay. Try to verify it on your own and see whether our answer is right. And please go through this one more time. It will become clear. Thanks for watching this video.